What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be going over how to set up engagement campaigns on Pinterest. So, engagement campaigns are a little bit different than traffic campaigns where you're actually bidding for every time someone basically does anything with your pin, whether it's click and expand it, whether it's save it to their board, or click to your website. So, you're bidding basically on all these different things when you create an engagement campaign. So, we're going to create one here. The only thing you really need to get started is a landing page. So mine here, and I'm doing this on behalf of a client, Beachfront Decor. Mine here is the best nautical lamps you can buy. So they want to promote some nautical lamps, and they want to get people to this page. So basically here, when you do choose your campaign goal, there's traffic, there's engagement, there's awareness. So we're going to do engagement. I've already done a betting one, so we're going to create a new engagement campaign. And we're just going to do nautical engagement. Lifetime spend cap, we're just going to do $20. Do something pretty simple here. So add more details. Now, Pinterest just recently changed the way that. All right, my apologies. Just had some recording issues. So back to here. So I was talking about how Pinterest set up basically campaigns, ad groups, and ads now in the same way that Facebook, Google AdWords, Bing Ads, all of them do as well. So for the ad group name, since we're doing nautical lamps, I just basically want to do an ad group for keywords. So I'm going to be targeting people who are specifically typing in keywords that I want to, and we're going to do start date, end date. We're going to run this for a little while and do a small budget. So our daily budget, we're going to do $3. We might not even hit it every day. Usually I do larger budgets, but just for this example, I just want to do a little test here to see how I do with a small budget. Larger, what I've done before, I mean, I've ran $200 budgets, daily. I've had some pretty large budget accounts that I've ran with Pinterest. So basically, don't feel limited by your daily budget, and don't feel limited by your dates either. I usually recommend doing at least a 15-day period, but you could do something shorter, something longer. So you could also just run it continuously. So you just set a daily budget of like $20, run it continuously, and basically see how it goes. So I have a $20 lifetime cap, $3 daily budget. So that I feel comfortable with that right now. So for audiences, you can create different audiences. We're not going to do that in this video. I'm going to have other Pinterest videos to show about audiences. Interests. So these are some of the different Pinterest interests that you can that you can target. So we're not going to do that. These are kind of broad interest groups. So we're just going to do keywords here. So import keywords. So for line breaks. So for nautical lamps, we're going to have to do a lot of different keywords because it's probably not something that people are typing in like crazy in Pinterest, but it probably is something that gets some different ideas there. So um, one of the things I always recommend with keywords is to go right into Pinterest here and basically just type in nautical lamps. And then we're going to get a bunch of keywords here. All right, Pinterest isn't working with me here. I don't know why, but um, so let's just get some ideas from some of these types of things. I'm gonna have to go back and add some more keywords here. I don't know why this isn't searching for me. Here we go. Recent searches. Nautical lamps. No, doesn't want to work for me. All right, so nautical lighting. So basically what I like to do is just pick out some of the themes that I already have. So I could do lighthouse lamps here. I think I already did anchor lamps. So lighthouse lamps, um, anchor lamp ideas. So we'll do nautical table lamps, nautical floor lamps, and we'll do ship wheel lamps and ship wheel lamps. So we have some different ideas here. So a bunch of different keywords. For a small budget, this should be fine, hopefully. Most of the keywords are probably going to, or most of the targeting is probably just going to go right to this one keyword. And then I'm going to have some of these other ones sprinkled in as people search it. So for locations, I'm just going to do all US locations. If people are typing this in, it doesn't matter to me where they are because maybe someone who lives, on the river wants something with an anchor or something with a ship wheel. Maybe that's the type of decor they want, even though they don't live maybe right on the beach or in your classic nautical area like Cape Cod. So locations, we're going to do all US locations. Languages, we're going to just do English because I don't serve any other languages right now. So devices, all of them, genders. I'm just going to do all of them. If you're searching for a lamp, you're interested in them, doesn't matter, what gender. So now here is our maximum cost per engagement bid. So what I like to do first is just set it at 50 cents. Oh, I guess they're not giving me an idea here. So usually what I like to do is set it and they'll usually give you an idea here. It doesn't look like they have. Maybe I just don't have a ton of maybe I don't have a ton of targeting here. So for my maximum engagement bid, I'm just going to do 15-cent bid. Keep it really low to begin with and see what I get from it because, I have a very small budget here. So we'll just see what comes of it. So now the next thing we need to do is after we do that is pick a pin. So I just uploaded my pin here. So it's Nautical Lamps by Beachfront Decor. I have a little description here. And basically right now, my promoted pin, I'm going to do just nautical lamp pin. We'll just do one. Destination URL right now is nautical lamps. But what I definitely want to do is set up tracking here for this Pinterest campaign. So for my destination URL, I'm going to do nautical lamps. And I'm just going to set up some Google Analytics tracking. So UTM campaign, I'm going to do basically, let's just do Pinterest, nautical lamps, and UTM source. We'll do equals Pinterest. And that's basically it. Um, so that should be good enough for me. I know my campaign pretty well. We're not running anything too crazy right now. So this should be fine. So now you're tracking this into Google Analytics. UTM campaign will come under Pinterest nautical lamps. I could see that the UTM source is Pinterest. Um, so that's basically it. We're going to do promote pin here. And now we have it all set up. So my ad group name is keywords. We have our engagement campaign up here. Let me come back to the top to show kind of the. So here's kind of the overview of engagement campaigns. I have one active campaign. You can see here. I've had another one in the past. So all active campaigns here. So nautical lamps engagement. I can click it right here. Go into it. See the ad group. See that I'm targeting some different keywords here. And then here's my nautical lamp pin one. So right now it's just pending. It's just in that stage. And we just wait now basically for everything to come in. We're targeting the keywords we set before, some of those nautical lamp keywords. But other than that, we're just waiting for some activity to come in. If you want to see one of the old campaigns, I actually just ran a campaign not too long ago. I could show some statistics so you have an idea. I'm pretty sure we ran at very small budget just to test what engagement campaigns did. So $6, average cost per engagement was 8 cents. Engagement rate was 5.23%. Total engagement 74. Total impressions 1415. So you get actually more impressions, I believe, from a traffic campaign. Definitely get more impressions from an awareness campaign. The engagement rate's pretty high, in my opinion. And maybe we would have seen something different if we ran it for a little bit longer. We only ran it for a couple days here, so. Just kind of an idea of what you get from an engagement campaign, maybe for a small budget. Obviously, changes depending on your bid and everything. So that's an engagement campaign. Hopefully, you learned something today. Hopefully, you get started with Pinterest advertising. I think it's a very underrated advertising channel, so I recommend people use it.